Okay, when you're ready.
First part of this, what we're doing is a double jump tuck, then 2 quick double jump tucks, then sprint out of the block, and then land with 2 feet, trying to get those knees low, so your hips down, and then landing so that way you're not falling forward. What I'm saying here is that they're too high, and they need to drop down lower so that way they get the stability through the hips and the knees. So this is their first time having a go at this, so there's a bit of a pause in between. This part here is the single leg. Single leg is a little bit harder, more advanced, so knee stability is pretty important.
Try and get a little bit lower, that'll help you falling forward.
Going into the other leg. So what you're trying to do is work on speed and the drive up and down. So getting that foot working really fast.
That's it, drive. Get that leg
These
up,
circular kicks. So all that person at the back is doing is holding the leg for balance. Okay, the other one is you'd want to try and get your foot out far enough that you can stretch out through the hip flexor. Using your glute, you're driving up, trying to get the knee up and over and down quickly.
The first one was good, the middle one, and then the last one was exactly right. You had that drive. All right, you ready? Here we go. That's it, hold it on nice and tight. That's it, foot out, foot out, foot out. That's it.
So it's quite difficult when you're first learning how to do it. It takes time to get that balance and that knee strength.
Drive your knee up, up, up. So, Maren, you're all quad then. I mean, calf. So you had your calf working hard, okay? But you've got to get that drive, that knee coming up. All right, very good.
Working in this one, this is a 3-point drill where you're attacking, you're reacting to the ball, and then what you're going to do is time your intercept. So you're trying to land inside the court, at the sideline, balance, double play. So 3 reaction ball. That's it, time it. I'd rather the player got the ball at the release point. So there she goes, she pulls in the intercept, double play, and then out down the court. So working on the opposite direction now, so that way you're intercepting from both angles. Once you receive that intercept, you land, you drive out, so you're double playing the ball down the court. Clear down, cut back hard, then react. I normally do these where they do 4 and then they rotate. And then so they'll do both angles, so they'll do both ends. And they go through twice, so that way they get a good workout. So these girls are 16. This is the first time I've run them through a session like this. So when they receive the ball for a double play, they look down the court and then they're resetting. So double play, look down the court, reset, clear down and cut back. So here I am telling them that they're cutting across that player into the defense space. So I'm asking them to clear down. So they clear down and then cut back harder at the angle, rather than take that ball straight across, because it's a clearing action that they're doing here. So really emphasize trying to push them to catch the ball inside the sideline. And a lot of defenders in mid-court, when they're dictating, which what we'll do next drill, when they dictate, they're forcing the player to the sideline. So that's a good intercept, and that was good timing. So she's waited till the last second and then come out hard for the ball. And this one, she's gone really early. So the more they do it, the more they can time it, and then the more they sit off their player and make the attackers think that they're open. So this drill here, we're working on reacting and dictating. So we're going to do a reaction ball. So we're going to drive hard for the ball. That's it, ball over the top, react, pass it back to the top, and then try and get on that inside channel, so that way we're forcing them to go to the sideline. So this player was just a little bit heavy in the leg, so she had both feet planted, and then she wasn't able to push off hard to go for that intercept. And here I am just mentioning to her that she's sticking one arm and one leg out, rather than trying to pull through and receive that ball as an intercept.
front coming in here, going. If we take this position here, then we close off that cut behind, and then we make the vertical side. So it's just about with what position here, it's just more getting that foot in, this inside cut back out. So as soon as they watch here, we know we've got them covered because we're going to hit it. Okay, then we can pause it down. Sorry. That's it. You're up, go, go.
So here we are setting up a triangle. The objective here is that both players, once one player receives the ball on the triangle, both players cut hard back towards that player, and then whichever one receives it from there, that player will change direction and cut hard towards the edge of the triangle of the other player. So the triangle is your shooter, your wing attack, goal attack, receiving the ball at the transverse line. Both drive out. That's it, both drive, cut across, really short, changes of direction. Now I've got two defenders in there at the moment doing the wing attack, goal attack work, so they're getting a little lost on the angles. Each drive should be about 4 or 5 steps, then they're changing direction. So we go through it a little bit further and we advance it a bit further down there where we're getting them to reset and then try and form that triangle again. So here we are, we're talking about just the angles and the resetting of the ball and what sort of defense we'd use this on. Mainly man-on-man defense, and you could use it on a sag defense where you're trying to pull the defender into committing rather than sitting off. All right, Junior, well, good luck. Enjoy it. You put your own spin onto it, and yep, I look forward to some feedback. Thanks, mate. Bye.